In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the transfer case motor on this Chevy Silverado 2500. It's located right on the transfer case. Let's install this brand new TRQ motor. Let's start by unplugging the electrical connector. I have a little pocket screwdriver to help me pry on this locking tab. Sometimes they get a little stiff just from being out in the open here. Pop this off. And now there are 3 T40 bolts that hold this transfer case motor onto the transfer case. Doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm just going to start with this lower one because it's a little bit trickier to get to. I'm going to remove each of them all the way before I move on to the next one, just so that they're out of my way. Okay, last one's out. Now you should be able to grab the transfer case motor and pop it out of the transfer case. Just slide it straight back. It's got some splines that it lines up with, and there it is. There's a rubber gasket here. Make sure you wipe this off so you don't have any debris preventing a good seal here when you install the new one. And speaking of, you can grab your new one now, slide it up, and line up the splines. You want to make sure that as you do that, the bolt holes line up too. It has a little bit of wiggle room, that's normal. Now you want to start your bolts in. I'm going to start all 3 before I tighten any up, just so that I can move it around so that I can actually line them all up. You want to start them by hand so that none of them cross thread. There's one down here, and usually once you start 2 on, the 3rd one will line up automatically, but sometimes you still need to move this around a little bit. All right, all 3 are started, so we're good to tighten them all up now. Doesn't matter which one you start with. With all of them bottomed out, let's torque them. 13 foot-pounds is the torque for these 3 bolts. Doesn't matter which one you torque first. There we go. Let's plug in the electrical connector. When you plug this in, make sure it clicks. There we go. Now you should be good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.